Hello everybody and welcome to another Personal Picks, a series where I show how I built a specific role or archetype. Today we're going to come in from behind and penetrate deeply as the party Infiltrator. With that said, let's start with ability scores. Using point buy will make Dexterity and Constitution 15. We'll need Dex to sneak and HP to survive if we're going in alone. We'll make Wisdom 13 and Intelligence 12. We'll need good Perception and Investigation. This will leave Strength and Charisma at 8. We don't need Muscle or Charms. For race, we're going to take Variant Human, putting our +1s into Dexterity and Constitution, and taking the Telepathic feat to bump Intelligence. We'll also take Acrobatics and make a custom background for Deception and Insight. Skills are actually going to be important here. For class, we're going to start off as a Rogue. We'll get Dexterity, Intelligence saving throws, and pick Investigation, Perception, Sleight of Hand, and Stealth. At level 1, we'll get Sneak Attack, Thieves' Cant, and Expertise with Stealth and Thieves' Tools. For equipment, I'm going to try and get some studded leather armor down the road and take a pair of short swords. Now we're going to multiclass to Ranger, picking Animal Handling for our skill. It might pay to get the Guard Dog on our side. We'll take Favored Enemy. The actual choice doesn't matter for this video, I will just never take Favored Foe. We'll also take Deft Explorer, picking Investigation for our Canny skill. At level 2 we'll get our Fighting Style, picking 2-weapon fighting. We'll also get 2 spells to choose from. We'll take Animal Handling and Beast Spawn, again get the Guard Dog on your side. And yes, I know, I'm not taking Hunter's Mark. There's actually another spell I'm going to want to concentrate on in combat later on, so taking Hunter's Mark now would be a waste of spell space. At level 3 we'll get Primeval Awareness and our Ranger archetype, taking Gloomstalker for Dread Ambusher and Umbral Sight. We'll also get Disguise Self automatically and pick Longstrider for when we have to make a run for it. At level 4 we'll get an ability score improvement, which we'll use to take the Mobile feat. At level 5 we'll get Extra Attack and Rope Trick and pick Cure Wounds. You never know when you might need a pick-me-up. Going back to Rogue, at level 2 we'll get Cunning Action, and at level 3 we'll get our Roguish archetype. We're going to go with Arcane Trickster, getting Mage Hand Legerdmain and picking Minor Illusion and Prestidigitation. See, this is where we start getting into that ninja shit. Snuffing out lights, creating distractions, cleaning up any bloodstains if we do get into combat and have to hide the bodies, and I don't know if this setting has black powder, but if Prestidigitation can light a small campfire, then I say it can light a fuse. We'll also take Color Spray, Illusory Script, and Sleep for our starting spells. At this point, I'm trying to avoid combat while focusing on information gathering. At level 4, we'll get another ability score improvement, which will put into Dexterity, and we'll take Grease for our spell. It isn't a set of caltrops, but it should do the job just the same. At level 5, we'll get Uncanny Dodge, and at level 6, we'll get Expertise in Perception and Sleight of Hand. At level 7, we'll get Evasion and pick Invisibility. Yes, I know I'm also a Gloomstalker, I played one in Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden. And even in that campaign, there were moments when I wasn't in darkness and really wished I could have gone invisible. Level 8 will get another ability score improvement, which will cap our dexterity and take Shadow Blade. Total level 13 and we're finally combat ready. Though with 2 attacks from Shadow Blade, 3 on the first round, and we still have our bonus action offhand attack with Short Sword, we are admittedly pretty combat ready. At level 9 we'll get Magical Ambush, and at level 10 we'll get another ability score improvement, which we'll use to take the Tough feat. Gotta be able to survive solo. We'll also take Create Bonfire for our cantrip, then swap Shadow Blade, our spell from level 8, with Pyrotechnics for either a smokescreen or a really big distraction. We'll also take Shadow Blade back for our level 10 spell. Now let me explain what I just did here. Arcane Trickster says that when you swap one spell out for a new one, that new spell must be either an illusion or enchantment spell. Unless you are replacing the spell you gained at level 3, 8, 14, or 20, which means what I did is totally allowed. I could have just taken Pyrotechnics at level 8, but I did not want to wait until level 10 to get Shadow Blade. Now that I think about it, how the fuck do you replace your spell from level 20? You're done leveling up. At level 11 we'll get Reliable Talent. Real quick, what do you guys think about this feature? I've heard some people say it's great and others say it's bad, both because it makes skill checks basically pointless unless it comes with an insane DC. I kinda see where both sides are coming from, I'm just not sure where I stand on the matter. Do you think this feature is fine, or should Wizards change it in 1D&D? Discuss in the comments. Almost forgot we get a spell here. We'll take Mirror Image because we weren't enough of a ninja yet. At level 12 we'll get one last ability score improvement, which we'll use to balance our Wisdom and Intelligence. At level 13 we'll get Versatile Trickster and Enemies Abound. At level 14 we'll get Blind Sense and our last spell, taking Haste for when we really need to run. Lastly, at level 15 we'll get Slippery Mind. So what we have here is a build that mostly sacrifices combat potential early on to focus really hard on infiltration and information gathering and not needing to fight at all. Most of our kit here will come down to creative application and DM permission as the need arises. I also try to avoid anything with a saving throw as much as possible, considering our spell save DC is less than optimal. All in all though, I think I've successfully made a ninja to make Gaijin Goomba proud. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you'd like to support my channel, there's a link to my Patreon down in the description. Let me know what you thought of this video down in the comments, and I'll see you all next week when I make Batman from DC Comics.